Hello. So here we have me playing Dinos and my opponent, who at the time I didn't know what they were playing. Turns out Spright. I went into this duel expecting Spright and Tier and stuff, but yeah, I went into this duel expecting Spright and Tier and stuff. This is a match, but yeah, I did not expect to crush like this. So yeah. So we start the duel just wishing each other good luck and stuff. Next play. Okay, here we go. God. Weird. So activate Lost World, activate Fossil Dig, Day Ash, and then I activate Pot of Prosperity. Would I end up I'm fucking sorry. Banishing 6. So the cards I banish are Nightmare Cerberus, Zeus. We got Dulka. We got Evil Soul next to Knight, and because I'm not running Super Poly in the main deck, it basically just gives me 2 free cards to use for that. So you can notice some weird stuttering here in a sec. LG. Yep. So look at the weird stuttering that happens here. Oh. See that little that happens when you try and banish top of your deck too quickly. So yeah, play. Add Soul Eating Overruptor to hand, and then shuffle all the rest. Well, not shuffle, but place all the rest back on bottom of the deck. Then normal summon Overraptor. Overraptor is Chainlink 1, and Lost World is Chainlink 2. So they special summon a token to this side of the field, and I get any Dino from my deck I want. I choose Soul Eating Overraptor. No, I choose Miscellaneousaurus. Sorry. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Miscellaneousaurus. Then activate the effect of Misk, setting himself to the grave. Then activate the effect of Overraptor, targeting the token, trying to destroy the token to special summon back Misk, but Lost World will protect to destroy Baby instead. Baby's effect will special summon to my side of the field. Would you look at that? Another baby. I think. Was another baby? Yeah. And the effect, he's going to ask me to resolve the effect of Ovi. Fun fact, Overraptor's effect doesn't resolve because the target wasn't destroyed. The token wasn't destroyed. Like it says, target a level 4 or lower Dino monster on the field, destroy it, then special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your graveyard in defense position. Because this is a simultaneous effect, the first part of the effect has to go off like as is written to has to go off as is written to activate the rest of the effect. So yeah, just a neat little fact about Soul Eating Overraptor there. So special summon Animadorned Archosaur by banishing Misk. Animadorned Archosaur's effect will destroy Baby. To add double evolution pill, effective Baby will special summon Scrap Raptor. I make a big misplay here because I just link into Scrap Raptor without using his effect to bring out Chimera. Not a big deal. I still win this duel, but at this moment I thought that I was not going to. So Wyvern effect will actually destroy the token this time. Get rid of that fucking token. I hate that you can't just use the Durag token. So we got Abyss Dweller, we got Scrap Wyvern, and then I activate double evolution pill to so I banish Baby and Link Karibo to special summon a UCT. and then I pass. So we've got UCT as a disruption, and we've got Abyss Dweller as a, like, stopping my opponent from, well, basically a floodgate. They can't activate any card effects in the graveyard. So yeah. So Nimble Beaver, special summon another Nimble Beaver. Gigantic Spright. I use my UCT just because I didn't want him getting off. Especially on a level 2 low monster from your deck, that would get him a Spright Blue. Or Jet, or Carrot, or Red. Like, there's just so many different ways that you can go with Spright. But yeah, I chose to just stop that. So we move on, and Baby gets me Soliding Overraptor effect, but Chain Lost World to it. So he gets a token, I get any Dino from my deck. I believe the one I chose, yeah, I chose Giant Rex Engrave because I believe that was probably my best option. So starter, getting blue, he loses 1100. Then we get all this. Yep. He goes into Elf, Smasher, and then yeah, he sets 2, which are Starter and Revolt. Activate Fossil Dig. Oh, I start by activating Abyss Dweller because I don't want him activating any other effects in Grave. So we go Fossil Dig, add Animadorned Archosaur. Then I believe we normal summon, yep, we normal summon Animadorned Archosaur. Effect of Animadorned Archosaur, which, yeah, so we get rid of the Soliding Overraptor to add the double evolution pill. Then we link the 2 of them off into a Nightmare Unicorn. We don't activate Unicorn's effect. We link the 2 of them off into Access Code Talker, and because Access Code Talker is the way he is, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. You can't Spright Red it. But yeah, so I was very happy with that. Then we access code targeting the thing. He goes up to 48. He's like 53, and I'm like, Lost World gets rid of him for 500. 35 minus 9. Finish the math, please. Basically, I won by attacking with, what's it called? I won by attacking with UCT, and then attacked the game with, well, I mean, technically he conceded before that, but the point stands. I didn't imperm his Spright Blue here because I completely forgot. Like, I couldn't hit the activate button in time before he started searching his deck, and I didn't want to be that guy that's like, no, rewind. So, yeah. Get imperm. Yeah, for some reason, I don't think there was a activate button for traps, like just activate from the hand, which is unfortunate, considering how many traps have to activate from the hand these days. Yeah, he does a bunch of whole fucking Tri-Brigade shit that I don't understand. So there I activate Dark Hole, which lets him use Carrot to tribute early to just negate and destroy it. Only problem with that is I really should have activated Fossil Dig. He would have thought that was my only Fossil Dig, and then I can activate Dark Hole after that, and he wouldn't have had any response, really. Oh my god, I despise this imperm. You'll see. So we Fossil Dig, add Animadorned Archosaur, a card that I will never get to use in this duel. So we normal summon Soliding Overraptor, he imperms. I attack into a Spright Elf, he uses Smashes. I'm forced to set Super Poly and End. I didn't realize what he was trying to do here because I just couldn't read this on time. I didn't realize this had banish one card on the field, so yeah, either way, I lost that duel. So we move on to game 3, where activate Fossil Dig, uses effect to, do all this. Baby will give me the Soul Eating Overraptor. Overraptor effect will add Misk, then we activate Misk's effect. Then we activate Misk's second effect, banishing not only himself but also the baby to special summon yet another baby Ceratosaurus. We use the Animadorn Darksaw for a Link Karibo. We use Soul Eating Overraptor, destroying the baby Ceratosaurus to summon back the Animadorn Darksaw. Then we use the effect of baby Ceratosaurus Engrave to special summon a Scrap Raptor. Then we add our double evolution pill. Now, Scrap Raptor's effect, pop himself, and add the Scrap Chimera from deck to hand. The effect of Scrap Raptor gets us an additional normal summon of Scrap Chimera. Chimera will special summon back our Scrap Raptor. Then we link off into Scrap Wyvern. And then Scrap Wyvern's effect, he activates the Saronir, banishing our Link Karibo. Doesn't really matter all that much. Then we... so I ask, was the target on purpose there? Because he targeted my Dino Wrestler Pancratops in hand for some reason. And he basically just asked, what? And I'm like, never mind. Must have been just a misclick. So we use the effect of Wyvern to bring back our Scrap Raptor and then pop it. And then because Scrap Wyvern popped a Scrap Monster, we can special summon another Scrap Monster from our deck. We choose another Scrap Raptor. We then link off the Scrap Wyvern. We use the effect of Scrap Wyvern first because it's special summoned out a Scrap Monster. We can use its effect to pop the Bestial Saronir. I ask him if he wants to use Saronir's effect, but he doesn't. We then link off the Scrap Wyvern and Animadorn Darksaw to summon the Nightmare Unicorn. Then we link off the Unicorn and Chimera to summon Access Code Talker, targeting the Nightmare Unicorn Engrave. Unicorn is a link 3, so he gains 3,000 attack. I end up putting 3 counters on him, which is the norm. We then link Synchro. We tune, there it is, our Scrap Raptor and Soul Eating Overraptor. He gets 3 Borrel counters, meaning 3 Omni Negates, and then we use Double Evolution Pill, banishing our Scrap Wyvern and Baby Ceratosaurus to summon UCT. We then set the Called By because I completely fucking forgot it was there when he used his Ash. Not a big deal, but yeah. So Cosmic Cyclone, he gets rid of the Called By. That's fine. He summons the Tropical Caress and Spright Blue. He adds the Spright Jet, and then he special summons the Spright Jet. And I use the effect of UCT, destroying my Pancratops to flip all of his monsters face down. He uses the effect of Jet to add a Spright Speller Trap from deck to hand. He adds Starter. Then he flips all his monsters down, which is the correct procedure. He uses Starter. I chain Borreled Savage. He sets Trapbrigade Revolt and says GG the second that I enter my main phase. So yeah, I say GG, and then we just fuck around in the game over screen for a bit. My next card would have been Lost World. We then just banish each other's entire graveyard, and I believe I summon his Bestial. Yeah, I summon his Saronir and his Ash to my side of the field just because I'm fucking around. And then he leaves, and I can't even see what these two were, but they were evenly matched in Trapbrigade Revolt. So evenly matched would have been his next card, which would not have saved him because I have UCT with 3 attacks. That would have dealt him 1100 damage. Revolt, I don't think, would have actually done him anything here because he only had 2 spells Engrave, and then he had 1 Caress. And I don't believe there is a Tri-Brigade Link 1. Not one that would have saved him anyway. Yeah, so that's 3k damage, and then another 3k, and then 53k. So that would have absolutely been game if he hadn't given up. But yeah, so that was this match. Dino v, I guess, Tri-Brigade Spright, which I think is really cool. I wonder if he was playing Totally Awesome, because he did have the Nimble Beaver engine. I think it's Super Nimble Beaver, though, that you need for that. Super Nimble Beaver. No, it's Super Nimble Hamster, isn't it? Super Nimble Mega Hamster, yeah. Which is a flip monster saying you can special summon a level 3 or lower beast type monster from your deck in face down defense. So not handy, actually. Or is it Nimble Angler? Fish effect. If this card is sent, you special summon up to from the hand or deck to the graveyard. You can special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower nimble monsters from your deck except Angler. So that would be a perfect way to get 2 beavers on the field. And I mean, when this card is normal summoned, okay, yeah. Yeah, so either way, I think that was a really fun match. So this is the deck, right? Hopefully I can get 2 prosperity and 3 tactics. Also 3 evenly matched by the time that I go to this fucking tournament. Because I'm going to YCS Sydney. And I'm taking Dino. This deck is more or less the deck that Cali Effect made. Props to him, actually. This is a really good deck. I'm thinking, actually, I might make a quick adjustment. Oh my god, this fucking microphone stand is so annoying. So, we go Upstart Goblin, but I'm not sure what to replace. Definitely not Terraforming, because Terraforming is basically just a targeted upstart for one of the best cards in the deck. Don't want to get rid of one of them to make it work. Dark Hole is really good. If you say, right, you open Baby Cerosaurus, Lost World, Dark Hole, DuelingBook and Dino Wrestler Pancratops, right? 2 of those cards are completely fucking useless. And then you have Dark Hole, Baby Sarah, and Lost World, right? Activate Lost World, normal summon Baby. Lost World puts a token onto the opponent's side of the field, and then you activate Dark Hole. You use Baby, like Baby is destroyed, and then you use Lost World to protect the token. Token will, like, Lost World will destroy another baby, and then you can activate the effect of both babies in grave, special summoning a Soul Eating Oviraptor and a Scrap Raptor. And then Oviraptor will get you, fucking, where is he? Misk. God. Will get you Misk, and then, I mean, you can just use Scrap Raptor's effect, like pop himself, summon Chimera. Chimera will summon back Scrap Raptor. Then you activate Misk. Well, I mean, you activate Misk as soon as you get him in your hand. You don't want any chance that your opponent can fuck with your dinos. And then once, like, you have an open board state again, you can use Misk's second effect, summon Animadorned Archosaur, pop whatever it is, and then add a double evolution pill. Then you start linking off into things, and yeah, like, that is why I run Dark Hole. We have Doodlebeast, Stego, and Tyranno. I really like the Doodlebook engine because Tyranno can, say you activate UCT's effect. Your opponent chains an Imperm. You can use Tyranno to tribute the UCT so that it's no longer on the field and the target is no longer there for Imperm to resolve properly. Meaning, yeah, basically you win. Yeah, I don't know. Fossil Dig, again, gets us to one of the best cards in the deck. I mean, hell, it'll get us to Scrap Raptor, Doodlebeast, Stego. It could even get us to a Petit Pteranodon or a Baby. maybe I can get rid of one Petite Pteranodon, right? So say I get rid of one Petite Pteranodon. What does that actually do, really? Because I basically still just have 4 babies in the deck, right? What? Oh. Advanced Crystal Beasts. I so badly want for this deck to work. Obviously, this is just a more, like, fun, casual Jesse Anderson based deck. Anyway, we're talking about Dinos right now, okay? Yeah, if I get rid of one Petite Pteranodon, I can chuck in an Upstart Goblin and not really have any issues, because it's basically just 4 baby Ceratosaurus, but one of them can only summon out a Giant Rex, Soul Eating Oviraptor, Doodleby Stego, or any of my 3 Scrap Raptors. Yes, there is a reason that I run 3 Scrap Raptor instead of 2, and still only 1 Scrap Chimera. It's because I don't like Scrap cards. Without Crystron Halqifibrax, they really fell off, and they're not good cards, man. Either way, I think this deck is really cool, and I think that it's incredibly competitively viable. I'm currently building the deck. I currently have the 2 UCTs, as fucking everyone has. I have the Tyranno, Pancratops, I have the Misk, I have the 3 Oviraptor Chimera, 3 Raptor, I have all 3 babies, I have Petite Pteranodon, I have the 2 Animadorn Dark, so I have 1 Lightning Storm. I've got I've got these coming. I've got all 3 of them, I've got all 3 of them, I've got that, I haven't got these. These are like the main cards that I need. I've got Upstart, DuelingBook, and I've got Imperm. This is mostly comprised of cards I have, except for the triple and evenly. So, yeah. I've got this. I've got this, actually. Haven't got any of these 3. I don't have Lagia, and then I have all of the Link monsters. So I'm basically just waiting on Lagia. I have Baguska, actually. So I'm just waiting on Lagia. Number 60, Degrees the Timeless. I'm not sure how you say that, actually. I'm just going to say Degrees. I'm waiting on, rather, Exiton Knight. I'm wanting 3 Tactics, 3 Evenly, 2 Prosperity, Giant Rex, and, like, whatever spell cards I don't currently have, and Stego, and that's kind of it. So, yeah. This deck, I think, is one of the best in Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of just any deck that isn't Spright or Tier. So, happy dueling, good games, and good luck.